just need you to stay up. I like the color up. Okay. Anyway, at the beginning of April, I started off with 164 sample inks. And I was determined to cull it down to an acceptable to me level. Today is the official recording of those inks saying goodbye, sayonara, arrivederci to a whole slew of inks, of sample inks that have been crowding my sample ink collection. Yeah. Hey there, it's Grace. Welcome back. Welcome if you are new. Thank you for being here and for clicking on another Grace video. Now, after I finished my last round of 30 inks in April, using both samples and bottles for the pairings, I realized that I just had way too many sample inks in my collection. When I realized I had too many, I needed to know why was that? What was causing the bloat? Sample vials that had about 1 millimeter or less of ink in them. Definitely not enough to ink up in a pen to write anything, really. One thing to note, although I'm pulling them from my working collection of sample inks, I'll tell you later in the video what I plan to do with them. It's all good, don't worry, it's all good. For now, let's get to swatching those inks, because there's quite a few of them. Let's get to swatching. First, I want to talk about the tools I'll be using. Of course, my swatch book, my chronological swatch book for 2025. And one of the things I bought a little while ago that I didn't realize I had, I love holders, pen holders, ink holders. And one of the things I realized, oh, I got more ink in there. This is the roulette wheel. So it holds one in the center and then 6 around. What I didn't realize, because I just didn't, is it can just hold one. So it can be just a single vial holder. So that's what I'll do so I don't get mixed up. And why will I get mixed up? Why will I possibly get mixed up? Because I'm going to swatch all these babies. All of these will be done. And I did mention that they have little tiny bit of ink in them, and some of them have so little ink I don't know if I'll get any swatch down, but we will cross that bridge when we get to it. If it's possible, I won't. So first tool is this one. Second tool is this is the roulette wheel. I just ordered some more and a new thing that I cannot wait to share with you. And what else am I using? I'm using my spoon, which is my muddler. I'm most likely going to use the muddler side again. I don't think I'll use the spoon side for this particular one because I have so many swatches to get through. I will also be using, I love a medium nib so much that I usually use my Pilot Uru Utsushi nib. And this is supposed to be a medium nib. But sometimes it writes like a fine, and I wanted something different. Oh, I need to put the reservoir in there. Should I put the reservoir in there? I will not put the reservoir in there. This is the Seira Hokuro dip pen, and it usually, you can put a reservoir in it so it holds more ink over time. I don't want it to hold a lot of ink, so I won't put that reservoir in there. I will be just using this one. This is a medium. I never had a medium, and I wanted a medium. So be using that to write with, and I'm thinking that's it. Some of you have asked for particular tools and books I've used. I don't know if you've noticed that in my description box I have a list of my favorite tools, swatching tools, what else, pens and notebooks. I have a list always in there, so you can always go there and check. If there is something that you see that's not in the description box, drop me a comment and I will put it in there. Find the link and put it in there so you know what I'm using. I just love this. I need a blotter card. What blotter card shall I use? I think I'll use this one, Tree Lines. Tree Lines sounds good enough. These are the blotter cards that I have available in my shop. sets of 3 or an instant download and print your own of the 3 bottle cards. I think we're ready to swatch. Let's get ready to swatch. So this is what I've labeled the page. It's sample inks I've loved before, because I really have loved these things. And we will just I'm gonna use both of these pages, but you know, I don't like what's supposed to be over here is supposed to stay over here. So let's do first things first. Am I ready for this? Am I ready to do this? First one up. I won't necessarily be speaking throughout the whole thing. I sometimes will give an overview of where I got it or what I've thought about the ink, but mostly I'm hoping to just swatch. Your girl can get loquacious though, she can. Anyway, this one is Diamond Blue Velvet, and I think this isn't a shimmer, but I think it is a sheener. I want something, I know what I need. I just want something else. So, okay, let's see this. I have to go fairly deep for all of them. And I want to do a little extra, and I don't know if I want to do it for all, but if I do it for one, I gotta do it for all. Alrighty, that's all. I don't need to do a whole lot. And this is one of the earliest Swatch inks that I got. Next we have Robert Oster Blue Sea. That's the problem. I'm gonna have little tiny bits and trying to get this muddler really saturated with the color. And one of the things I don't know yet is which of these samples will I want to get more ink of, a bottle maybe. One of those, funnily enough, is Organic Studios Nickel. I've thoroughly enjoyed this ink, and I have never, this was the only bit I had, and I've never wanted to replace it. I need to think about it now. Wearingool Inky. I enjoyed this, but not as a writing ink. It just came out way too light. Not legible enough. I should not actually do this. This is Diamine Soft Mint, and someone had kindly sent, I'm not going to do this one. Someone kindly sent me the bottle that they had that they don't like. So it makes no sense. And there is so little left. There is practically nothing left. And the inks in these samples, I don't have bottles of. So I'm not going to do that one. Executive decision. I love when I make executive decisions because, yeah. What do we have? Monteverde DC Super Show Teal. This is one of my earliest, like the Diamine Blue Velvet. This is one of my earliest. Oh my goodness, come on. Earliest sample inks. Nice one. I was still getting things from Goulet Pens. Do like a green blue color. Really blue. Alrighty, next one up is one of my favorite inks. Oh my god. I discovered this in June. I got it in a swatch, but I discovered it and used it for June 30 inks. Oh my goodness, this is Kobe number 19, Minutagawa. And this one might have started my journey in olive greens, my addiction, maybe? Look at that! Oh my gosh. That is so delicious. This one is one of the ones that I would love to get. Minutagawa Lime, that's what it is. Oh, I'm making a mess. 1 second. Alrighty, crisis averted. And I can't remember what I was saying, so we will just carry on. I just realized that I did capitals there, and I'm doing caps in lowercase. Yeah, it's one of those times. It's just one of those times. What do we have? Ink Journal Majestic Spruce. I actually like this color. I don't know if I like it enough to warrant getting a bottle. Yeah, messed that up again. We are not into perfection anymore. That's the leading thing with pens. We are not into perfection. Oh, that's a little bit. This is Pannonia Inks Z115, 015 rather. This I got in an ink flight, and one of the things I realized when I tried to get these inks again, apparently these were inks that were made for ink flight, and some of them, the ones that I wanted rather, are not available in Pannonia, and they said they would make a batch, but the batch would cost so much that it'd be cost prohibitive to make the batch. And so they told me how much it would cost, and I said, yeah, no, thank you. Not for me. Although, it is for me, but... You may have noticed already that I put them in rainbow order, because I love a page with rainbow order. Love. Absolutely just goo over. Okay, this one is... I've never used this one. Did I use this one? I don't remember if I've used... This one is Teranishi Inks Emotional Olive. And I cannot... There's so little of the ink left. I must have used it, but don't have any recollection. And the colorist in me is loving this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, this is one that I have had. This is Pilot Iroshizuku Chikurin. And when I first got it, I absolutely loved it. And I thought I wanted a bottle of it. And then it didn't happen. So this is his last chance. We will see with this swatch whether I want a bottle of this, and hopefully I have enough to swatch and write. We'll see in a minute. Will I get enough? There's so... You gotta look at that. Look at the drop of ink that I am trying to get. This is ridiculous. And it's a Pilot Iroshizuku. All that wording. We will just be redipping constantly. That's okay. This was one of the ones I was worried that I wouldn't have enough to record it. And I did. Da-da-da, da-da-da. I think this is goodbye now. I'll have to see if I'll look later and see if I want that one. Oh, if you've watched my last ink haul, no, not my ink haul, where I talk about the April roundup of pens and inks in my collection, I shared about this Pelikan Golden Barrel. I love this ink, absolutely love this ink, and I ordered it from a place where it's discontinued. You can get discontinued ink if they still have it in stock. Got it? Well, lie. Didn't get it. Ordered it, and it was lost in shipment. Oh, I don't know if I'll get any. I don't know if I'll get this bottle. So I just need to record the last ever of this ink. Look at that shimmer. I swear, Lord, just let me have enough to write. That's all we need. And then we'll see if we can wait for that bottle. Literally, I am scraping the bottom of the barrel. Just enough. I mean, seriously, look at that. That's all I have left. Just that. That's so sad. I'm so sad. All right, we have Colorverse Tangerine. I've used this ink one time, and I know I won't be getting a bottle of it because it is just, to me, it is just meh. And it's not that I don't think it's a pretty color. It's, do I say it again? It's just meh. And most of my inks are for writing, so if it's not gonna write, I don't need a bottle of it. It's okay. Let me know in the comments what you think of this one. And let me know, is this something that we're like, oh, gotta have it? Because, yeah, I'm okay with only having that little bit. I really am okay with that. Alrighty, moving on, we have Caran d'Ache Electric Orange. This gave I have put it in a pen, and it gave me grief in a pen. And so it made me not like it. But I actually think it's a pretty orange. And this is also one that just has tiny drop of it. Yeah, this will not be this one will not be ordered. Next one is, oh my god, another one that I've had forever. I think I used it twice. Diamine Coral. Back then I was into a lot of light orangey things. I don't know why. Because I've changed. Oh, you are messy. 1 second, we don't need the mess. She wanted to show off with all that dippage all over the place. That's okay, this is your last time in the sun. Last time. Next up we have Ferris Wheel Press Wonderland in Coral. Another one, just amazing. Another one I got early on. And I never really enjoyed, must be this color, never really enjoyed writing with it. This is maybe 2 drops of it left. This one is not even a millimeter. Not even. Okay. Do that too. Good stuff. Alrighty. This one, I think there's 2 here. No, there isn't. This one, I've been trying to find this one. This one is Ancient Song, Sunshine Song. I would love to find this one, a bottle of this, but I don't know that it exists anywhere. Oops. before I got these Swatch, I got this in a large swatch from somebody, and they never heard of them. Not bad for the first page. Let's move over and take this off. Go back there. Let's come back. Let's start over. I need my sheet. And what are we up to next? We are up to Ferris Wheel Press Hardy Harvest. For some reason, my printer is continuing to adjust itself over there. So you do your thing. You do your thing, dude. I got this in an ink flight and I absolutely love it. And we will see right now if I love it enough to get a bottle of it. Yeah, it's okay. It's just okay. Actually, printer, what are you doing? What do you need to say? Pipe down over there. What the flip? I actually think I actually like it. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of ginger chicken. Reminds me of ginger chicken. Look how much of ginger chicken I have. Gorgeous amount. Lovely, lovely amount. That is a maybe. That is definitely a maybe. I might get a bottle of it. Oh my gosh. Okay. What shall I do next? What's the next one up? The next one up is another ancient song. This one is called Autumn Night Song. Another ancient song ink. I like both of these. This one is ancient song, sunshine song, and ancient night song. And I've tried to find where to get these two. If you've heard of, I need to try that inkflow.com and see if they have any of this. Anyway, if you know of where to get it, you know who has some ancient song. If anybody has a bottle that you know stocks it in their store, let me know. Let me know, because I like that one. Anyway, it's been there. It's there. Let's go. Next one. Let's just go to the next one. The next one is called Ferris Wheel Press Pink Sugar Beach. I got this one. Another one I got early on in my pen journey, and it was just okay. I wasn't enamored with it. It was just okay. I'm going to tell you the truth. Although looking at it now, I kind of like it. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Pink Sugar Beach, what are you doing? I didn't like you before. You're kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie. You are kind of cute. This could be, of course I'm getting ink all over my fingers. Duh, you're swatching inks. What are you thinking? This could be a pinky rosy color. I might have to think about that. So that's two so far that I need to reconfigure my thinking on. Do I want a bottle of it? Next one. I just love this color. Diamine Poppy Red. It is one of the ones that I've just loved all the time. And I'm still trying to debate whether I want a bottle of it. That's much better. Those three are reading kind of like the same. They really are. And there's hardly any of this Momji left. Oh, not Momji, Poppy Red. The reason I say Momji is because Momji's coming next. Momji is the one that I was thinking about. Not Poppy Red, but Poppy Red is... I'm not saying no to Poppy Red. Oh my goodness. So this is the one, Momji. I've always loved Momji. Momji, because it was a sample, and then I got a bottle of Kaveco Ruby Red, and that replaced my most perfect red samples ever. And I never got a bottle of this one. Doing that. It is Momaji, not Momji. Momaji. Two eyes. Two eyes. It's fascinating that this is, I love this in the writing, but as a sample, this is, these two are calling my name. Just saying. All right, next one up is Ferris Wheel Press, the Sherry Sonata. I do like this one. I know that I don't want a bottle of it though. It's okay. When this is finished, which, I mean, for inking, for writing purpose or filling a pen, this will not be getting another. You are messing up. That's probably why I don't want a bottle of it, because you keep messing up. Color though. It is very nice. Oh, I just realized I have hardly any of this. This one is Colorverse Milky Lavender. It's an okay lavender. It is just not my favorite. I prefer who is it? Solferino. Roaring Klingner Solferino over this. Solferino has a deeper, much deeper color, and that's what I gravitate towards. Needless to say, don't be getting a bottle of this one. Next up is, a bottle of this is coming. I don't know, I haven't ordered it yet. This is Roar and Klingner Cassia. Oh my god, I love this color so much. I had so much joy writing. I put this in my As Fine V126. Oh my goodness. Happiness all over the place. Doesn't that make you smile? I mean, look at it. It's so pretty. You are very wet. Yeah, bottle of this. It's on my wish list. It's on my ink wish list. Who do we have next? Pannonia Inks L18. Another one of those that. This is one of the ones that I wanted to get, but I couldn't. I think this might have been the one I asked about. I wrote to Pannonia and asked about it. And nope. They can make it, but it'd be expensive. And I love it, but not that much. When it's so low in the sample vial, the pen body rubs against the bottle. This is a pretty color. Very, very pretty color. Next up we have, I debated whether or not to include this, but it is part of the whole little bits of sample inks, and I'm going to include it, but it's not, it's really dark and it's a Noodler's ink, so yeah. This will be going to, there's enough of it for something, but it will be going to my no-kill shelter for sure, because not everybody is off the Noodler's train. very dark eggplanty color. And I'm not opposed to an eggplanty color. I'm just opposed to the brand. Alrighty, this is Colorverse Xiangchuk Hesong, and I am pronouncing it like it's English, so that could be completely incorrect. For a while there, I was, and I'm still going to go back to it, I was studying Korean, and I'm going to go back to doing it because I just want to learn the language. And I realize how we say things in English are so different, so vastly different, and trying to unlearn how letters put together make a sound, trying to unlearn that whilst learning Korean. Oh, it was frustrating to say the least. And this is one of those blue blacks. I'm not a blue black ink fan, and I just never got into it. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold this here because I don't. Oh, did you see that? I almost spilt the dang thing. I think I got it right. This is one of those colors that it does nothing for me. It really does nothing. Alrighty, next one up is Octopus Write and Draw Violet Giraffe. I've actually enjoyed writing with this, but I don't want a bottle of it. And there's not enough to, definitely not enough to put in a pen. It sure does coat the vial though. Look at that. Jeez. Looks so dark and mysterious in there. Can you focus? Look at that. What? Jeez Louise. I mean, literally is coating the whole vial straight through. Not my favorite purple. Another eggplanty, much like Noodler's Nightshade. These two are very, very similar. And I don't enjoy the writing as much as I enjoy other eggplanty colors. This one is Ferris Wheel Press Glistening Glass, and I've had this one. We can go out now because we're on the bottom edge of things. And this has a shimmer in it. This is one of the ones. This is an oldie, very, very oldie ink. I've had it forever, and I think I inked it up twice, and that was it. Beautiful gray with a lovely, lovely goldish shimmer. That needs a rethink because I'm liking how that's coming off. Alrighty, three more to go. We have, oh yeah, Pilot Iroshizuku Fuyu Shogun. I used this. This was the mess up with one of the April 30 inks. And I didn't have enough. I realized I didn't have enough to ink up in a pen. And so I had to choose something else. I actually think it's a lovely shade of gray. I'm not a person who generally writes with a gray ink. Very few of them I write with a gray ink. This is growing on me like nobody's business. Glistening glass, we might have to look at you. Aurora Gray. This is another Ink Flight ink. And was this what I think I traded the Fuyu Shogun for the Aurora Gray? I think I might have been doing that. Know that I did that. Because this is coming off like a eggplanty color. So more purpley gray than... One second, I need to clean this a little bit better. That other one stayed on a little bit too much. I think it was a good idea not to put that reservoir in there because I'd have been pushing ink out. Alrighty. That is it. And the reason that is it is because these two, there's one more left. Colorverse Ha-Ho Mask, I got this in a sample. This is all that's left. I now have this in a bottle. So I'm not sure. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a little bit of thing here. Just so that I know that these were part of this cycle of culled inks. I'm just gonna write down. And that will let me know that those I have bottles of. And the other one is cool. Alrighty, I'm going to let these, put the cap on that one. I'm going to let these dry and then come in to just look at them one more time. So these are all the sample inks I've loved before, and there's no love lost for some of them. Yeah, like not wanting a bottle of it. But that's okay. Some of the inks I've ordered myself, some of the inks I got in swaps, and there's so little to make it worth keeping the bottles, the vials. So the question I had in the beginning when I thought about this series is which one of these, this will help me figure out which one of these I actually want samples of. And first I thought none, absolutely none, because I don't use them, they're going away. But as you know from some of the ones that I swatched, there are a couple that I actually wouldn't mind having a bottle of. The Ferris Wheel Press, definitely. Pink Sugar Beach, still not sure. Pilot Iroshizuku Mamaji, that's kind of a possibility. What is the other one? Kobe number 19 Minatagawa line. Oh my gosh, this is definitely on my wish list. But the only thing with Kobe inks is they come in 50 millimeter bottles, and look at that. Do you see that purple coming in? I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Anyway, stay on track. You keep losing yourself, girl. There's a purple coming in there. A couple of the ones that are on my wish list, I actually use to get free shipping. So if there's something that I want and its shipping is like that much, an ink will usually put me over the limit that'll get me. That's what's going to happen with Rohr and Klingner Cassia. I know I'm going to be getting this one, and yeah, it's definitely on the wink list. Golden Barrel. Cross your fingers they find another one for me. Please cross your fingers. Send out all the good wishes on that. Yeah, Ferris Wheel Press I'm thinking about. This Glistening Glass. Reverend Ghoul Inky. Yeah, no, don't even want. It's just too light for me. And when I was inking it up, when I was writing with it rather, I could hardly read. The ink in the pen kind of ran out gradually as I was writing, and so it would be really good in the beginning, and then as I kept writing, it would just fade off. So yeah. And as I mentioned, I think I've mentioned whilst I was swatching, one of the things that I will do with all of these, and I have information about two of them particularly, is I'm going to use them for inky play and maybe create Zentangles with them, or all sorts of stuff, doodle in my notebook. So the inks aren't necessarily going away. I'm not dumping them because I just cannot dump inks. I will figure out which ones. There's not enough in any of them, really. I was thinking of giving to my no-kill shelter in my PDX meetup. There's not enough to warrant putting in that in that tray, but I will tell you what I've done with two of them. That's these two right here. Because I have bottles of these, Soft Mint Diamine. Let me do this. Because I have bottles of this one and a bottle of this one, Haho Mask, what I've gone ahead and done is I've actually took some of mine and put it in here. And so now they're topped up. I'm going to give these to the ink shelter. So someone will have those and enjoy them. But they're just gorgeous. I was surprised by Emotional Olive. I thought Emotional Olive is more olive and less yellow, but it's definitely more of a yellow-ish. This whole line here, some of them, like this Hardy Harvest, I might have to get Hardy Harvest. I might have to get that. Poppy Red, Ferris Wheel Press Sugar Beach, Pink Sugar Beach rather. None of these I will be getting. None of these I want a bottle of, and this is the only one on this page. Yeah, so that's it. What do you do with leftover ink? Let me know in the comments. What do you do with leftover ink that is not enough to put in a bottle? Do you just throw it away because it makes no sense? Let me know in the comments what you do. Also, you know, if you've enjoyed watching this video, please consider giving it a like. And whilst you're at it, if you haven't already, consider subscribing. It just helps get these great videos to more people just like you who enjoy seeing people swatch ink, seeing people talk about their pen stuff. It helps YouTube know, show these Grace videos to more people, just letting you know, algorithm. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this one. This was a lot of fun. Again, another page where there's a splash of color that, makes my heart sing. Love this. Love this! Look forward to Fill with Pens. I'll tell you later.